Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at a new EDC pouch I've been carrying for a couple of weeks now. This is from Viperade, and Viperade has quickly become one of my favorite go-to companies for EDC pouches. Now, I found out about them a couple of years ago through Amazon. That's where I started picking up some of them. And then as their popularity grew and their website grew, I actually have been picking up pouches from their website directly. They're coming out with a lot of different sizes and materials that they use, and all the way to not just EDC pouches but other type of pouches, sling bags and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in this kind of stuff, stay tuned to the channel because I have some other ones that I've gotten into kind of test out, and I want to go ahead and showcase them for you guys. But we're going to be looking at this guy right here, and this is the VE3 model. So each of the models has a particular name or nomenclature to it. This one is the VE3, but this particular one is in the Xpac material. And if you guys are not familiar with Xpac, Xpac is a fabric brand, and they're actually the world leader in manufacturing advanced high-quality sailcloths. But the really awesome thing about Xpac is that they're very lightweight and very durable. And I can tell you from having some of their pouches in different sizes, I have some that are similar to this size in other materials. The Xpac definitely makes a big difference, especially if you're going to load this guy up with a lot of stuff. Now, I particularly did not load this guy up too heavy just because it's a little bit larger, as you guys can see here in my hand. And if you follow the channel, you know I've done other videos on Viperade pouches, and I tend to gravitate towards the smaller ones. But because it is a little bit colder right now where I live, I get away with wearing cargo pants, so I can drop this into the cargo pocket of my pants, and it's very easy to carry. But again, I didn't want to weigh it down too much because since it is a larger size pouch, it gives you the ability to carry larger size tools, as you will see in a second here. Speaking of the size of this, it's actually, the weight of it is 1.8 ounces. So right off the bat, it's very, very lightweight. You're not going to feel it in your pocket. But again, if you do weigh it down, you might feel it a little bit. But as far as dimensions go, it's 5.9 inches high. It is 3.7 inches wide, and then it is 55 inches, but obviously depending on how much you fill it in as far as the thickness of it goes. Now, obviously, the thing that drew me the most to this particular one is this really awesome lime green color. I tend to have a lot of like their black or khaki pouches and stuff like that, but I wanted something completely different, and this is pretty much as different as you can go from what I had, because not only is it a different color in this lime green color, and I'm hoping my camera can pick it up. It is very, very vibrant. It's like a neon green, but also the Xpac material on it. So that was really, really cool. Now, this is also available in not only the lime green Xpac, but also in orange Xpac material also, and black Xpac material. So if you guys are interested, I'll leave a link to their website below. You can check out this particular one. Again, this is the VE3 Xpac one, or any other pouches. You will not be disappointed. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the pouch. I mentioned the dimensions of it, but the cool thing is they also include these two loops at the top here. So if you did not want to drop this into a cargo pocket or something like that, you can actually use either two small carabiners or 550 cord, and then do a loop, and you can actually hang this around your neck. You can hang it to the side and carry it kind of like a little satchel or something like that. So it gives you a lot of different carry options, which is really nice. Now, this particular model has two larger size pockets in the front here. They are slanted, so this pocket's going to be a little bit taller than this one. And this is perfect for, maybe if you carry like a multi-tool or a larger flashlight or a larger knife or something like that. These pockets are really good for that. So you get two of them right here. Then you get a larger pocket in the back there, and that pocket is actually really good for if you want to carry like a small, like a moleskin notebook or something like that, or a Ride in the Rain notebook. So it'll hold the 3.5 by 5.5 inch notebooks. You can actually store them in the back right here. It's just an open pocket that goes all the way down. Or also, if you wanted to store like a wallet or maybe like a cell phone or something like that, you can go ahead and store it in the back there. Again, it's just a big open pocket that goes all the way down. Now, around the back, one thing that that this particular one did not have, which a lot of my other ones have, is an area where you can actually put patches on it. So like loop Velcro field. I went with it without it just because, again, I have so many of them. I wanted to test something and try something different, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Sometimes the patches do get stuck in the pocket as I'm trying to pull it out or slide it into the pocket. So, you know, that's pretty nice. It's just a smooth surface right there. You do have this little tag that says Xpac on it. I don't know if that's necessary because you could definitely tell, and if you guys can see, Xpac is indicative of having this weave right here, which is really nice, which makes it nice and sturdy. But it is there, and then you also have the little Viperade tag on there as well. I would almost have forgoed putting the one here, maybe bringing this one over here if you're going to have both of them, or taking that one out and putting the Viperade one down there. But again, it's neither here nor there. You do have a large zippered pocket in the back here, which is really awesome on this particular one. It is a YKK zipper, which is really nice. So it opens and closes very, very easily, especially if you need to get into there really quickly. If you have something in there to get, you can go ahead and do that. Now, I'll just go ahead and show you guys what I have in the pockets right here. Again, I just kind of loaded this out. Took advantage of the larger size of the pouch itself to carry some larger items. The first one is an EDC flashlight, and this right here is the Arc Felt Pro from Olight. If you guys are not familiar with this model, it's a really nice kind of candy bar style flashlight. You do have a couple different options on here. You have a UV light, you have a laser, and then you have a flashlight on there, and it's all, you know, you can select it what you want thanks to this wheel, which is really nice. A couple LEDs right there, and then the business end right here, obviously you'll have your UV light and your regular flashlight, and then right at the bottom there you have your laser as well. Now this is a really cool deep right pocket clip, and it is reversible, so if you wanted to slide this onto the brim of a hat or something like that, you can go ahead and do that. So again, it's a little bit larger than my normal smaller size Olights that I normally carry, but having the VE3 here gave me the ability to go ahead and carry that flashlight very easily. Now next to that, I did have an EDC knife. This particular knife is from Concept Knives, and this is the Tukamore. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. Really awesome knife. It is obviously on the larger side, as you can see here in my hand, but really, really cool knife. It is titanium with carbon fiber inlay, and then you have this really nice pocket clip there, and a really wicked kind of Wharncliffe blade there. So I like the fact that it is a larger size knife, and it gave me the ability to carry it very well in here. Now, I normally like to carry a Swiss Army knife with me as well, so some of the pouches that I have generally will have 3 slots, but since this one only had 2, what I opted to do is in the back right here, I actually opted to carry this Victorinox Swiss Cart Light. So basically, this gives you a lot of the options that a Swiss Army knife will. So you have a pen knife, you have the scissors, which I use a lot. You have a little flashlight, a little kind of multi-sided screwdriver here. So in case you wanted to, you know, loosen or tighten something small or something like that, you can do that. But this also has the tweezers, and it's got a pressurized pen on the top right there, and then a little pin. So it's a very nice thin form factor, fits in there very nicely. Again, since I'm normally carrying this kind of like up like that, I don't have to worry about it sliding out or anything like that. But if I wanted to, I can always slide it into the zipper pocket in the back here. But that fits there very nicely. And then speaking of the zipper pocket, I just have a couple little items here. The first one is I have a couple of business cards. I always like to carry them with me in case I have to hand them out. You know, these are very small and they fit really nice in there. And then the other thing I have is just a small little kind of boo-boo kit. It just has some stomach and headache pain medication, a couple of Band-Aids, and a little piece of gauze in the back right there. So very easy to carry in a little plastic bag, a little Ziploc bag. They fit really nice in the back there, and there's a ton more room to put stuff in there because again, these lay so flat. But I didn't want to, you know, lay it down too much or make it too bulky because again, the more stuff you put in it, the wider it starts getting, and it becomes uncomfortable to carry sometimes. But let me tell you, with what I have in there, again, a larger size flashlight, you know, from what I carry, larger size knife, and then these other 3 little items, they fit really nice in there. And you can actually have a couple more things because you do have this row of Molly in the front right there. Now it does serve to kind of secure the pocket clip of the items you clip on here a little bit more, which is nice. But if you wanted to hang things from here, you can go ahead and do that. I've seen a lot of people that will put like little compasses or little lights and stuff like that on here. You know, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Again, it does add a little bit more bulk and a lot more area or something to snag on as you're putting it in and out of your pocket. So it's something to keep in mind. But I really do enjoy these Viperade pouches, and I think this particular one in that Xpac material is really, really awesome. So if you guys have not checked out Viperade, again, I'll leave a link to their website below. Go ahead and check them out, especially if you're getting into the EDC game, or if you're already in the EDC game and you're looking for some more pouches, you know, to kind of build different kits and stuff like that. I can easily see building a small little kind of first aid kit out of here, just because of that large pocket in the back, and then just the two slanted pockets in the front, and then the larger pocket here. It could easily accommodate a lot of, you know, just a small little EDC or maybe like first aid pouch or something like that. You can go ahead and build that out really nice with this particular one. So there it is, a quick look at the VE3 Xpac EDC pocket pouch from Viperade. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.